The grades, the first two are probably okay, and if Back Tomorrow could just sort out that slightly tardy start, it would have been much closer.
Okay, well, we'll move on swiftly. I've got Jan in the stable. He's actually in the bullpen, so to speak. So we'll come to Jan after this 4:15 at Fakenham, where we've got the hunters for the punters. Secret Investor. Well, we know quite a lot about this horse. 5-6 for Paul Nicholls and Natalie Parker. Tiger by the Tail 2-1. 11-2 bar 2. Craig, I'll come to you
This
first.
event will start in 1 minute.
Hunter Chase.
Yeah, Secret Investor, very useful chaser on the rules for Paul Nicholls. Now, Hunter chasing. He's never won on soft ground, Ian. Do you want to back a horse at odds on to find out if he can do it for a first time? Wouldn't be for me. I'll go with a point form here. Tiger by the Tail would be the pick. Obviously, there's a few important non-runners. The likes of Benny's King would have played a big part here. Horse who loves soft ground. But yeah, I'll go with the point horse, Tiger by the Tail. At least he's proven in the conditions.
Yep, so those are your thoughts. And John, do you share those?
Yeah, very similar. It's just possible that the favourite Secret Investor, his class will get him through, because obviously a very smart horse in the past. But he's always avoided ground like this. He's been a non-runner when it's been soft in the past. So his class might pull him through, but I'll be with Tiger by the Tail just simply because of the fact that we know he's okay on soft ground. His best performance, seemingly under points, was in testing conditions a couple of starts ago. So he'd be the one for me. I suppose for a lot of people, Secret Investor has now got to a back-all price, but there has to be that little niggling worry.
This market is now in play.
Yeah, runners are at the post. They're also heading down to the start at Dundalk for the next. Secretary Ransom is the 4-5 favourite, 9-2, not for a long time, and it is 8-1 bar 2. They're off and racing for the Hunter's Chase. Let's go over and join commentary.
And then heading towards the first. Cordine Bog is the early leader from Secret Investor, who took a liberty at the first there. Had to sit very tight, did Natalie Parker, making an error but recovering at the first fence. In third position is Grand Roi. Then we have out slightly wider Cybernetic, and the back marker of the 5 and the noseband is Tiger by the Tail. We'll see how Secret Investor jumps the second down the side of the track. So Cordine Bog in the lead from Secret Investor. In second position, and Natalie Parker and the yellow with those blue spots as they now meet the second fence. He was much better over that fence, the 12-year-old. And we've got Grand Roi on the inside and the black and white diamond jacket. Out widest of all in the blue sleeves, Cybernetic and Edward Vaughan. The back mark of the 5 is Tiger by the Tail and Gina Andrews for Tom Ellis. Of course, he's been in great form since switching to points, having won 7 out of 8 as they take the 2 down the far side of the track. Cordine Bog is in the lead from Secret Investor, an 11-time winner under rules. Previous winner of the Denman Chase at Newbury. Also, of course, a recent winner of the Horse and Hound Cup at Stratford. Towards the inside is Grand Roi, who's also been a good horse in his time. He's towards the inside. Out widest of those runners is Cybernetic, and the back marker is Tiger by the Tail. He's about 3 lengths off the back of them. Heading towards the open ditch, which they'll jump 3 times in this contest, fence number 5. And it's Cordine Bog that has the lead from in second place, Secret Investor. Then we have Grand Roi towards the inside of Cybernetic. And then in behind is Tiger by the Tail. Leader gave it so much air, spent a lot of time in the air and jumped it quite slowly as a result. Cordine Bog was almost joined by Secret Investor. Getting closer on the outside is Cybernetic. And the other 2, Grand Roi towards the rail, and the back marker of the 5, being ridden with restraint, is Tiger by the Tail. And Gina Andrews just keeping a little bit wider than the other 4 runners. So into the home straight. And now reaching fences 6 and 7. Cordine Bog with Secret Investor. They jump the next. Good jump by the leader this time. Grand Roi towards the far side, tucked in behind Cybernetic and the back marker. But in touch is Tiger by the Tail. This was the fence where Secret Investor made an error first time round. As they come towards the next, he was better this time, much quicker than the others, in fact. 2 circuits still to go in this William Buller Long Memorial Open Hunter's Chase. Cordine Bog leading from Secret Investor in second. Grand Roi comes next for Alex Chadwick, who seeks back-to-back winners on the card. Then we've got Cybernetic, and just staying that little bit wider, Tiger by the Tail, last seen winning a point at Horseheath just 19 days ago, and still just maintaining a wider berth than the other 4. The fence, the playing one down the side. Not much between the 5, only about 3-4 lengths would separate them. They're about to take another left-handed turn down the back straight. They'll be reaching fences 9 and 10. Cordine Bog from Secret Investor. Grand Roi right against the rail. Then out widest of all, Tiger by the tail. And in between is Cybernetic. So over the next fence, down the back straight, still only about 4 lengths would separate the quintet. Cordine Bog with Secret Investor. Out wider, Tiger by the tail getting a little bit closer on the outside of Cybernetic. And Grand Roi towards the inside, still very much in touch. Not much between these 5 as they now reach another plain fence. Cordine Bog still leading, but the others are all close up in behind. Out of the back straight then, heading towards the open ditch once again, fence number 11. And leading is Cordine Bog from Secret Investor in second place. Then in behind is Grand Roi towards the rail with out widest of all still Tiger by the tail. And also in touch at the back is Cybernetic as they now reach the open ditch down the side of the track once again. And again, they all take it pretty well. It was a peck on landing by Cybernetic, didn't really lose much momentum. And they're beginning the turn towards home once again. So the 5 runners still well grouped in this William Buller Long Memorial Open Hunters Chase. Cordine Bog with Secret Investor in second place. Tiger by the tail now moving into third place. Then in behind we've got Grand Roi saving ground up against the rail alongside Cybernetic, but they're all still in touch here as they now head towards the next fence down the home straight. Secret Investor touching down as Cordine Bog pushed along, loses the lead. Grand Roi getting closer as well on the Secret Investor's inside. Out wider is Tiger by the tail. Cybernetic as well as Cordine Bog was slow over that fence. They're heading out onto their final circuit. Secret Investor on the outside of Grand Roi with out wider Tiger by the tail. Then pushed along Cordine Bog with Cybernetic, who's about 3 lengths off the leader at this stage as they head out onto their final circuit then and reaching fence number 14.
Just leave them there. They are going behind Dundalk. Get your bets on Dundalk.
Advantage here. Comes towards the next. Just jumped it slightly out to the right. Cybernetic made an error there and is ridden along on landing. Tiger by the tail applying some pressure now to this leader. With Grand Roi in third position, these 3 getting away from the other 2. Cordine Bog is in fourth place and being eased right off. Cybernetic's about to be pulled up. Secret Investor down
This
the
event
back
will start in
straight.
1 minute.
Heads towards the next. With Tiger by the tail out wider. Grand Roi is in behind them. Bit of a gap back to Cordine Bog. Secret Investor and Natalie Parker has the lead. Grand Roi just in behind. Now Tiger by the tail just being pushed along on the outside by Gina Andrews, trying to apply pressure to Secret Investor. Final fence down the back, 3 out. Secret Investor, not much between the front 2, but he's just about in front still. From Tiger by the tail being ridden to try and stay with him and to continue to try and apply some pressure. Then in third place is Grand Roi, who's now just feeling the pinch in behind in third place. So 2 left to jump. The final open ditch awaits. Secret Investor leading from Tiger by the tail out wider. As they now head towards 2 out. Not much between them there on jumping that. They're clear of Grand Roi, who's now 10 lengths behind, and Tiger by